Drills. Warm-up drills that help you get better at, punching and kicking, like shadow boxing, or two, just what we call catch and correct drills, right? So we're gonna start with, I'm gonna stand here like this, and I'm gonna catch Nick's leg. And now, he's just gonna relax his leg, toes are pointing to the ceiling, I'm literally just cupping his ankle. And now from here, Nick is gonna kind of bump, pivot his foot, and bring his shin across my belly, just like that. And he's gonna whip it back, boom. And he's just gonna keep rolling it over. Rolling it over. This is a way we teach. When he teaches that, when he does that round kick, he hits that switch, whap, just like that. And he's gonna get that full pivot. Or two, he hits me on the rear leg, bang, and he gets that pivot. Because that circular rotation is where we generate that power, okay? So, this is a drill just to kind of open your hips up, to get the pivot in, right? Also too, if you're a coach and you're working with new students, this is a necessary drill that they need to know how to do to get good at the round kick. Because a lot of times, if we're sparring and he's got his elbows like this, and you get people doing this, don't move. Boom. Because that's how they throw a roundhouse kick. And they come up and they kick elbows. I don't want to kick elbows. I want to cut them in half. Bam. By throwing and getting that pivot in. So this little drill here, just like this. Now, if I have to help him because he's learning, I'll hold him here, cup behind his knee. He can even put his hand on my shoulder, and he can just pull, and I just pull his knee. And make sure he's pivoting that foot. Bang. Anything else you want to add to this? Okay, just like this. Okay? We're doing sets of 10, both legs. All right, everybody get to work on 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. All right, so our next drill, okay, is we started at the end, like in the middle of the kick, and then we went to the end. Now from here, we're gonna be here just moving around. He's gonna do kind of just like a walk-up round kick with the lead foot. Bang, I catch him, just like that, okay? His hand is out, his other hand is up just like this, and I'm holding him, give him a check, what we call this catch and correct. Everything's foot pivoted, he's hitting me, and then from here, I'm gonna release his leg, he's gonna go back to his fighting stance. Bop, bop, see that? We move around, then he kicks me with the rear. I capture and catch, just kind of hold him, make sure he's good, make him look like he was good in the karate magazine, bring him back. And then we move around, and then it'll be my turn. I'll come up, kick, make sure my pivot's good, he's just checking me, all right? Whips it back to my fighting stance. Throw the kick, boom, hold, make sure we're good, throws it back, and I come back to my stance. Train slow to be fast. A lot of you guys need to stretch your leggies, okay? You're 15 years old and you got hamstrings like an 85-year-old, all right? Let's fix it, all right? 1, 2, 3, go.
Pay attention to your surroundings, right? But that's important. You want to have when you fight guys or when you're training, you want to have good ring generalship anyway, which means you want to know where everything is at all times, right? So know what's behind you, know what's in front of you. We're going to work on our footwork a little bit, so we're going to play some tag, all right? So that's right, just like you do when you're kiddos, yeah? Except for here, we want to maintain our stance. We're going to play a lead hand tag. So my lead hand has to touch his core for him to be attacked. All right, very good. Now, we maintain our stance, and we also want to treat it like a fight, which means when I tag him, he wants to try to counter right away. Right? If I get a shot off on him, he doesn't want to just let me have that shot and call it good. So I tag him, he tries to tag back. And we go back in. Gotta work my way in, work my way in. I don't want to overcommit. I overcommit to my tag, he's going to tag me back every time. You got to play the smart game, play the range game, know where you're at. Do some fakes and feints, get in. Oh, I didn't get him. Got him, now I'm on the outside. Right, we get the idea. Like I said, a lot of people have good ring generalship, know where everything is at all times, right? Hold on the left and right, lateral movement, not a lot of forward backward. Anybody understand that drill, yes? Yes, all right, guys, line go.
Sorry, come on, man, you've been on this wall the whole time.
Sorry, I thought he was talking to me.
No, talking to Lade. Now, so we did it back and forth. So I held for him, bang, bang, he throws the kick. Okay, just like that. And then he holds for me. Bang, bang, pop, just like that. Now, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add on. So 2, 3, kick, bang, he gets back to his stance. I'm gonna charge him. When I charge him, I put my hands on my head so I don't eat any shots, and he's either going to circle out that way or he's going to circle out that way. Boom, just like that. And then he's ready. Because when he circles, he's ready to go and he's ready to fire. All right? And then from here, he'll hold for me. Pop, pop. I throw my kick. You got to get back to my stance. And then here I move. Now, if he comes charging in on you and you don't like it, move him out of the way. Comes charging in on me here, move him out of the way. Move you and guide him. Everybody understand? So just add the next layer to the drill. Okay? Everybody understand it? All right, what's the drill? Also, hey.
Got us. That's a head fake.
That was a good head fake.
When you guys are drilling, when you're drilling, this isn't sparring. This is drilling. So it's not necessary for him to kick the ever-loving shit out of my leg every time. Okay? It's not necessary. Because the rep is the rep. I want to hit hard, I go to the bag. Okay? Put that out on the bag. Don't get me wrong. I take 30 kicks, my leg's going to get conditioned. Okay? But if he's like hauling off and thumping me and your leg's going like this every time, you're doing it wrong. And two, find a new training partner. Okay? Because you got to remember, it's supposed to be fun. Okay? It's not supposed to be brutal. If it's brutal and you go home from practice and you're just beat up, it's not fun.
You ain't
And
coming
when it
back
becomes
Wednesday.
not fun, people just they don't do it anymore. Okay, so let's make it fun. All right, 1, 2, 3. Second line of defense was the cover. So it's cover, cover. He kicked me. When he kicked me, I just kind of like, and it's really interesting because I was teaching this the other night to some kids and they were just getting hosed. Roundhouse kicks. Just roundhouse getting ate up. So he was like kicking me round kick. Round kick, and they're just like, Coach, I just don't know what to do. I'm afraid to drop my hands and punch him. And I said, well, just push him. And then the kid fell on his butt, and I was like, see, it works. So, very viable option. So now let's change up. Let's change out the defense. So now my hands are up. He throws the 2. I'm gonna hit it with a parry. He's still gonna come up for that hook. He's still gonna cover. And then when he goes for that leg kick, I'm bringing my shin up. Okay. So now the shin check is a move that is used all the time, but to really get good at it, okay, you have to know your angle, correct angle. So I want to think like, if I was standing like this, and I'm 10 and 2, okay, so 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, that's my angle, okay. So when you shin check, you also will bring you'll bring your elbow to your thigh. When you do this, keep your elbow on the outside. Don't bring it on top and don't bring it on the inside. Because if he does kick me on the outside and my leg's here, see, he gets my elbow. And that hurts him more than it hurts me. But I don't want to come down on top of my thigh because then that hurts me, all right? And I don't want to cause myself damage. So if I'm in my stance and I see that kick come, see my angle change? Right to there, okay? Now, internet will tell you, well, you should have your foot like this. You should have your foot like this. I do both. So whatever works for you. Okay, some people are adamant about doing it like that. Other people say you got to bring your big toe to your shin because it makes your shin bone stronger. Whatever, dude. I don't care. Okay, I just do both of them based off of where I'm at. So here's the drill. 2, 3, shin check, stance. He charges. Move the hell out of the way. Got it? Then I come back at him. I throw at him. He's going to parry, cover, shin check, back to my fighting stance. I charge. Just like that. All right? Any questions? Cool. 1, 2, 3. My opinion. My opinion only. This is the only way. This is the only recounter I do on a shin check. Okay? Especially when you're in the MMA game. All right? So he's going to come at me. 2, 3, boom, pop. It's the best one. It always works. And I don't put myself in any risk. And if you like MMA, which I do, here, 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 bang, bang, hit them takedowns. Okay? So we're going to go after the cross this time. So I'll punch at Solomon. Here, here, I kick. Here, bang, right to there. Now, since everybody knows the cross, and everybody should be okay at it, I want you to go hit me with the cross, and then give me anything that you want as a follow-up. What could that mean? It could be a 2-3, a 3-2, it could be an uppercut, it could be another kick, it could be a tackle, it could be a body lock. Let's not fall to the floor, but do something. Counter, shin check, 2, and then give me something that you like to do that works for your body type, your style, your game, your practice. Everybody understand? Okay? Ready, set, go. You've got the 2-3 shin check. That's your primary attack, and we've got some basic defenses for it. Then we got our recounters. So inside leg kick, outside leg kick, cross. So now you do what you want. Solomon comes at me, bang, bang, boom. I'm gonna go inside leg kick and a couple hits. Then it'll be his turn. Hit, hit, bang. Oh yeah, see, he went with the cross. He comes at me again. Here, outside leg kick, hook, cross, hook. Okay? Whatever you want. But you got 3 main basic follow-ups or defensive return. Inside leg kick, outside leg kick, and cross. Then you get to do your follow-up after that. That one hit return that we're doing is we're going through a list of what we call processed hits. A processed hit is he kicks me, bang, that's a processed hit. I just do it without thought. It's just a thing. He kicks me, bang, wham, processed hit. Processed hit. Processed hit. Processed hit. Those are just basic one-hitters, processed hits. Then from there, you build your combo or your follow-up. Okay? So do what you want. We're gonna do like a minute and a half of this, quick sip, and then we're gonna come back and do some sparring drills. Okay? Ready, set, go. Now, we are gonna get into what we call the human heavy bag series. All right? So how this is gonna work is it's gonna be offense versus defense. Solomon is offense, I am defense. There's a lot of stuff going to be happening. He's going to be moving around. He's going to be working his fakes and his feigns. He can attack me at will. He's going to attack me at will with a decent pace and with low power. And I'm going to just hold my hands tight, bite my lip, keep my shin down, and stay tough. And I'm going to stand my ground. And I'm not going to wince. I'm not going to show any kind of like pain or this or that or blah, 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 but he shouldn't be like trying to murder me right now. This is just a drill. So we're here. I'm going to keep my hands up. Bang. He can kick too. Then it'll be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Now guys, like I said, pace and power. You don't have to be the fastest person in the room. You just got to know when to throw the punch. You don't have to give the most amount of power right now because we're teammates. Training and fighting are 2 different things. Right now, this is training. It shouldn't be high power. That's no fun. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to pay a whole bunch of money to get shit beat out of them. Okay? So, see how Solomon is just, he's touching me. Okay? And I'm just giving him something to touch. Highs, lows, hooks, leg kick, inside leg kick. You know, walk up knee. Bang, 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 bang. Here. That's it. That's how you get tough. Offense versus defense. Okay? Ready? Set. Instead of just standing here like this and eating it, you can now parry. He's still attacking me. I'm just being aggressively defensive. Okay? What does that mean? Aggressively defensive. Yeah, I'm active. And too, I might charge him sometimes. See right there? Like, I'm not just backing up. I might be, get out of the way. Here, oh, charge. But he can still, I can't hit him yet. But now I'm changing my tune. Instead of just being here, now I can be aggressively defensive. That's 1 click up. All right, everybody got it? 30 and 30, let's do it. So we did, I got hit a whole bunch, stood my ground, right? Solomon's just teeing off on me. Then from there, I got to have, I got to be defensive where I can actually start participating, right? Then we went aggressively defensive where I could charge and make it hard for him, even though I haven't got the counterattack yet. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be aggressively defensive, but I get one tool, okay? So, because if we've noticed, when you fight people, Solomon has been 100% what? Offensive. I've been 100% defensive. Now, we got to start giving Solomon's defense has got to start coming up, even though he's being offensive. Because you don't want to just be 100% offensive. Because if you're that 100% offensive, you're 0% defensive. So we want to start sliding the toggle down. So now we're going to start building and making sure Solomon remembers that he can get hit. Okay? So I'm going to be aggressively defensive. He's going to be offensive to me 90% because I'm going to slap him in his ear a whole lot with my left hand. So he's going to come at me, bang, 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 boom, here, pop. And I'm making sure he knows his hand's there. Now, I can't just be like this the whole time. Defeats the purpose. But for me, it's an opportunity to learn. He kicks me in the leg, hit him in the face. Kicks me in the leg, hit him in the face. Here, he jams at me, hit him in the face. Those are all my opportunities. Because now I'm learning too, right? But I'm handicapped. So he's got 90% of attack. He's working on 10% defense. I'm 90% defense, 10% attack. Okay, everybody got it? So that's the drill. Now, don't knock their head off, but make them realize that they should have kept their hand up. 1, 2, 3. We could do every round individually, right? Or round one is just the lead hook. Round 2 is the rear hook. Round 3 could be rear leg round. Round 4 could be inside leg kick. And you just stack all the attacks. And you can train them individually if that's necessary. You just need to get good at covering. Say Solomon just sucks at keeping his hand up. All right, cool. We're just going to practice that for a round. Or 2, we can go progressive, where we stack. Meaning, I just did this. This was round 1. Now we're going to add on that one. So now he's beating on me. Bang, bang. Here, ha. I hit with that one. Or I hit with that one. See? So now he's got to keep both hands up. So now let's add on the rear hand. So you get the left and the right, because I got one for each of you. Ready? Go. Try to get into a little bit more open leg sparring. Okay? So, he can beat on me. He can do all of his beatings and stuff like this. Bang, bang, bang. I can check him with the lead hook or the rear hook. Okay? Now, he keeps beating on me. Bang, bang, bang. I get to kick him. Only outside leg kick. Now, if he checks it, great. If he doesn't, I get the leg. I win. Okay? Do you see how you could literally stack this, and it could literally, we keep stacking and stacking and stacking, and eventually what happens is he goes from 100% offense, I'm 100% defense, now he's 90-10, I'm 10-90, then he's 80-20, and then I'm 20-80, and then it'll eventually get to, and then we're both doing the same thing. But what it does, the thing that you guys got to care about the most, especially if you're a coach or you're becoming a higher level practitioner, is the practice, how we practice. If you just run an organization or a community where you come in and you just beat on each other every practice, nobody's gonna wanna do it. Or you're gonna create a very small niche group of people, and that's it. And nobody's ever gonna be allowed to come in, all right? And what we wanna do is we wanna help people, we wanna build people up, get them to that point. But there's levels to this stuff. And it's supposed, like I said, I wanna just reiterate, it's supposed to be fun, all right? Training is training. Fight camp is different. Fight camp for us, the selected group of people go over there, we pull the curtain, and all you hear is a whole bunch of yelling, okay? Because it's not for everybody. For the people that want to go really hard and spar hard and do this, do that, that percentage out of the 700 clients that I have at this gym, the percentage of that is like less than 5, okay? So it's a small group of people that want to do that. But everybody else over here in Gen Pop, this is supposed to be fun. We're having a good time, right? Hey man, you're not over there with the crazies, okay? Can you go from Gen Pop to over there? Yes. That is our mission, is to get normal, average Joe people, okay-ish athleticism, over to that place if that's where they want to go. But if you like hanging out here, just hang out here all day long. You can do this forever, as long as it's done correctly. But if you're just taking shots all the time, you're going home, your head hurts, your neck hurts, you're dizzy, you can't walk, it's not gonna work, okay? So, work our progress, we're playing the game, he's beating on me, bang, bang, hey, hey, whoops, smack him in the ear, bang, oh, smack him in the ear, leg kick, oh, that's fine, huh, leg kick again, huh, smack him in the ear, and we're eventually starting to build ourselves up to spar. And 2, we're learning pace, power, and control, okay? So last round of this, and then we'll get into a little bit more live sparring drills. It's a good way to start teaching people how to facilitate sparring, right? We have another way that we like to do that. So this is a little more, this is another one. So Solomon, come here. Let me get you. Now listen, how old are you? 14. How old are you? 16. These guys have been training with these guys. They know how to train, and they're young. They know how to practice. They know how hard to hit somebody. They know how they have good technique. And 2, they have self-respect. They have respect, mutual respect for each other. You know, like let's say he pops somebody in the nose really good, and he's like, "Oh man, are you okay?" They'll stop. They'll check on you because they're good training partners. All right, this is what we're gonna do. 1-for-1, boxing only, head, body. Okay, so watch what they do. It's 1-for-1, boxing only. Now, I want this to be low power, high pace. So they can defend, they can do all their defenses, but the second is pop, 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 back and forth, back and forth. I want to see the tick-tock. Go. No, just
Punches only, cheater.
Hey.
It's Kentucky boxing.
This time, they see how their pace is. They're using a lot of covers, a little bit of a snapback, maybe a parry. JoJo's defensively aggressive. Yeah, boom. Time. Very good, gentlemen.
Beautiful.
Guys, that's good training. Now look. These guys are in the teen class, man. They're in the teen class. They know how to practice. And they want to be here and they want to train hard. But you don't see them knocking each other's heads off. Okay? So this is what we call 1-for-1, boxing only, straight punches, hook punches, body shots, cover, return. But don't be this guy. You ready? Throw at me. No, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're coaching Muay Thai and you're coaching kickboxing, or 2, you're trying to teach your kid how to defend themselves, I don't want to wait as the person being bullied to have somebody have their hands on me, taking me back 10 feet, jamming me up against a wall, and then try to hit them. No, you touch me, whap, bam, I'm going to hit you back as fast and as quick as possible, okay? Because in basketball, you take the ball down and score, right? I get the ball, I take it down and score immediately. It's back and forth the whole time. And the whole time it's back and forth, I'm trying to take the ball from you. It's a high-paced game. That's the game we want to play, and that's how we want to practice. So we can keep the pace high, power low, right? And keep your defenses, keep your strong stance, but it's 1 for 1. Boxing only. All right, let's do it. Ready, set, go. I'm walking around, this is what I see. Come here, Solomon. Like, he'll hit me, bang, and then they go bang, 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 bang. No. 1 for 1. He goes, I go.
He hit me once, I hit him 4 times. I don't understand. 1,
Right.
4.
Right, I get it, that's funny. So, we're moving, boom, pop, boom, boom.
One for one. 1 for 1. 1 for 1.
Now you try to incorporate covers. Punch. Punch. Slips. Or snapbacks. Or throw a hook. Boom, pop and weave. Pop. See what I mean? Or covers or parry. Try to incorporate all your lines of defense. If you can. You can't make them all work. Slow it down a little bit. Alright? I need you to look at the progression of learning. Little kid, little kid T-ball, right? T. Then we got dad pitch. Feed me a dad pitch punch. Good, I'll feed you one. Good, this is dad pitch. Now, we'll go like 6th grade Little League. Now, high school. Huh? College. Now, Vandalay Silva, Pride. Right? That's pace, okay? So for right now, be like a 6th grade Little League baseball player, okay? Let's do the boxing one more time, and then we're gonna incorporate kicks. Okay, ready, set, go. So now you get the kicks. So now we're gonna go 1 for 1, kicks and punches. But you only get 1. So Solomon throws the punch, boom, he can do. Did you just?
You just made fun of him. It's that Kentucky kickboxing.
If Solomon throws the punch, he can kick. Okay, but it's still 1 for 1. Inside leg kick, outside leg kick, body kicks. Keep it only round kicks right now, okay? And just like all the other drills that we did, we can stack this. It could just be knees. It could just be teeps. It could be side kicks. It could be whatever you want it to be. But these drills, they keep stacking. And the reason we do a lot of isolated sparring drills is because the mistake that gyms, what they do is they teach you how to punch, they teach you how to kick, and then they say, go spar. And then it's a bloodbath. And nobody has learned anything about pace, power, learning to stay in your ground, learning just the physicality of toughness, learning how to breathe correctly, and 2, they got a freaking ego. They get touched in the nose one time and now they want to be the Tasmanian Devils. That is not what you're supposed to be learning. You're learning how to stay cool, calm, and collect under distress. That's what all these drills do for you. And then as you can control your oneself, then you can train with another partner in an open capacity of sparring and not hurt each other. Because here's the thing, everybody wants to be the tough guy and everybody wants to fight. Who's got an MMA fight coming up? See that
One
guy
hand.
there? Yeah, good.
2
What's
hands.
yours? Oh, good. Yeah, we're fighting on the 5th. Okay, so let me ask you a question. You want to be hurt before you go to your fight? No. So you got to know how to practice correctly so we can get to the fight, because you're going to get injured, right? And we don't want that. So learning how to do this and making sure we're always protecting our training partners so they can get to the fight. All right? Now, that's what your priority is. Everybody else's priority is just being able to drive home. So protect your training partner, right? So now we go 1 for 1, punches and kicks, move around, keep the pace high, keep the power low, smile, have fun. Everybody got it? Let's go. I think we go from here. 2. Wow.
Oh,
Man. So now, but let's go 2 for 2 first, punches only. Okay? Because, like I said, we want to learn to isolate things. The reason we isolate things is to be able to focus on a skill set. So if we just go 2 for 2 boxing, okay, cool. We're gonna work on 2-punch combinations, isolating just boxing. Then we could go 2 for 2 kicks, right? Then we could go 2 for 2, 1 punch, 1 kick, or 1 kick, 1 punch. Doesn't matter. And we can focus on that because if you go 2 for 2, 1 punch, 1 kick, right? It's short distance, long distance. The punch sets up the kick. Then you flip it and you go kick to punch. Then the punch, pop, sets up the kick, which is long distance, and then you got to close the gap on the short distance. All these isolations or breakdowns are ways we practice. And it's the same thing like you practice any other game. Football, what are they doing? They're running plays all the time. The plays are ran based off of what part of the field we're on. Are we on the defensive side, or are we on our side where we can score? See what I mean? Like we're breaking down fighting to isolate training so we can keep sharpening the sword. Okay? So let's go 2 for 2, punches only. Ready, set, go. Spent a good hour and a half learning pace and power through drilling concepts. Now, take that pace, take the power, take the timing, and open spar. Lightly. Have fun. Come here. How old are you again? 14. 14. How old are you?
16.
Touch gloves. Now, use everything that you know, but don't go any faster than we practiced, and no power more than we practice. Got it? Go. These are all your moves. Time. Good. Have you ever fought before? Yeah? How many fights you got? Kickboxing. 2? How many you got? 2. They've competed before in kickboxing against people their size and their age. Alright? Proof's in the pudding right here. Okay? It doesn't have to be any harder than that. And everybody can walk away. See your face? No, nobody knows? No, yeah. Good. Okay? Everybody got it? Now, can it be harder than that? Yeah, it can be. But this is just general training, all right? When we start getting ready for fight camp and doing stuff like that, yeah, man, it's gonna be harder, okay? But if you hard spar all the time, you're never gonna make it, okay? It's gotta be good practice, okay? So that's what I wanna see. 1 round, and we're done. Ready, go.
Keep the power down.
Please.